Good morning. So let's juice. I've decided to take y'all along for me this morning for my juicing session. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I wanted to do it live. Just in case, like if y'all have any comments, I'm hoping it take under 10 minutes. I've never timed myself with juicing, so we'll get started. The tea of the day is I just got just a green tea, and I put some ashwagandha tincture drops in it. So today this is the hydrating high antioxidant juice. I got 2 cucumbers, 3 oranges, and 4, I can't pick out 4 of them, but 4 green apples. So I didn't know that Facebook Live get the camera so close to you, but yeah, we're gonna keep walking on. And I hope that you can hear me. I think I can see the comments down below, so just let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna prep everything. We're gonna get started and see how long it takes. I've washed all of them. I've washed everything, have it soaked in some vinegar and some baking soda. And then just dry it off. And I have the Nami J2. This is the best juicer that I have had in all the years that I've been juicing. You can put them in big and whole, but sometimes I find out that kind of, when it goes through the spin, sometimes it leaves more than it should. So I just like to cut mine up. Sometimes I cut them up smaller than this. So those are 2 cucumbers. And then your apples, you can core them, or I just cut them in 4 around the core. So sometimes I leave them half like this, and sometimes I cut them up smaller. Either way, the juicer will be able to juice it. So I hope y'all had a good weekend. Gotta get back on it, gotta get back in. Just because it's the weekend doesn't mean that we can't make good choices for our bodies. But today I did wake up wanting to talk about self-grace, giving ourselves grace. I know over the last few years, the talk has been about self-love, and that's good, but along with love comes self-grace. So, I grew up in the church, Baptist Mississippi, and in Mississippi Baptist Church, and I always talk about how God gives us grace, even when we don't deserve it, He still extends grace to us. Well, why can't we extend that same grace to ourselves? So I got my apples cut up. I peel my oranges. I don't cut them. That's just something you can do. But I have seen people to cut their citrus and then peel it, but I just go ahead and I peel my own. So self-grace. So when we mess up or make mistakes, not to beat up on ourselves so hard and so tough. We are our own critics. We are our worstest critic. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. But keeping self-grace in mind, it's okay. We're human. We're going through things that we've never gone through before in this lifetime. And so that's okay. And one of the things that I have expressed to my children, especially, I share with them my healing journey and what I've, gone through, and as I learn, because they see things and they feel things, and even if you don't, sometimes this orange skin can get hard to peel. So just get up under there. Yeah, I tell my children, this is my first time being a mom to And then I use the example of whatever age they are. So my son is 12 now. He turned 12. Like, give me some grace and give me some compassion. And I give you the same, because this is my first time being a mom to a 12-year-old boy, Then on the flip side of it, so he can understand his responsibility in the family and giving grace and compassion. Oh, so what I'm doing is I'm slitting the skin so I can have a little indent to peel. So I'm not cutting it, I just slit the skin and I go in and I peel it. So I tell my son, I say, this is my first time being a mom to a 12-year-old boy. On the flip side, this is your first time being 12-year-old boy. So we just have to give each other grace. Things don't always work out like we want to, but then things are always working out. So go figure. All right, y'all. So I'm finished. And I think I'm going to leave this orange in whole. No, I'm not. Because that's going to scare me. I'm going to sit and look at it. All right. So I'm going to see if I can turn around and let you see me putting it in. So here's my fruit there. I got it. And didn't take nothing but a couple minutes to, and it has a line that shows the maximum. So we have cucumbers and we have green. Set it. And there we go. And so I flip it over and show y'all the end of it. Trying to get this camera right for live. Yeah, so self-grace. Give yourself some grace. It is all right. We make mistakes. And this is one of the things that I talk about, me and the ladies, we go over in the Becoming Her Again collective that I have. And we have a challenge coming up September 1st, our 7th-day re-challenge. We just had a 14-day challenge, and that was beautiful. I originally wanted to start with 5 women, and I think we end up having 25 ladies to come on. So as this goes down, I'm just going to put the rest of the fruit in the hopper. That's what the little container is called, the hopper, and get it going. And so we talk about giving ourselves grace. Not only just love, but grace for learning and figuring it out, life and how to navigate different things without being so hard on ourselves. Oh, we only show y'all the fun part. I like this part. So when it gets full, look how pretty and green that is. Okay, so, I forgot to tell y'all why I'm doing these fruits today. So cucumbers, they are very hydrating, mostly water content. Um, They have antioxidants in them too. So when you antioxidants, those are elements that fight disease in our body, fight certain cells in our body. So the cucumbers, hydrating antioxidants. Oranges, very good with vitamin C, skin health. They also too have antioxidants in them. The green apples, antioxidants. So this is just a hydrating juice we got today. All right, then we got another. I hope it says slow connection. I hope y'all can see this. Yeah, so just showing love, showing grace to yourself. And I know as moms, we don't do that a lot. We always give others grace and our children's grace and whoever else it is grace except for us. And sometimes it's also hard for us to get grace from other people. So I think that's why it's so important for us to think about us and be selfish a little bit. And that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Take some time out for yourself because if you're not right, you can't help your family. Look, we almost finished. And what has been that off? I said 10 minutes. And it has. We less than 10 minutes. We finished now. And this is all the juice that two cucumbers, 4 green apples, and 3 oranges. So I got my containers here. And since I've been juicing, I get a lot of compliments too on my skin. Because a few some years ago, I was battling lupus symptoms in my skin. And even though I had been juicing for years, I wasn't really consistent. We go tip top it. And so that's really how I healed myself. That is perfect. These are 16 ounces, and I have 2 of them. So that made 32 ounces. And I'm going to try it here. I've never made this combination of juice. So let's see. Y'all gotta try that. So dope. And when it get cold, I know it's gonna be on point. On point, on point. So that is the juice for today. We did it in 10 minutes. It doesn't take a lot of time. You don't have to set this big old, sometimes we think too much in it. Get you some fruit, cutting board, knife, a juicer, slow masticating cold press juicer. That's what you want. You don't want to put any heat on it. The masticating is the motion that your teeth do when you're chewing. So it's going to get all the nutrients in, and then you can save the pulp. This is the pulp. This is the remainder of the fruit that was not juiced. You can dry this out. You can put this in muffins. You can dehydrate it. You can make snack balls, date energy balls with them. You can make bars. There's a lot of things you can do with the pulp. Hide them in the vegetables. They'll never. I mean, hide them in the muffins and the cupcakes. They'll never know the difference. 10 minutes, that's all it is. We got 32 ounces of juice. I don't know, this is good. I may drink this before I walk out the door and drink this when I come home. Really, really good. So, for those that ask for a little master class in juicing or when I'm going to do something, this is for you. I hope it helped. You can save it, go back to it, and who knows? If you want me to, I'll do some more. So, grab you some tea, love yourself, and show yourself grace. I'm finna get out of here, y'all. See you later.